Well, hello Taurus. Thank you for coming back to my channel. Let's get into your general reading. This is for Taurus. Taurus, microphone. Ooh, you got a lot to say. Well, let's just go ahead and talk about what's on the card, and then I'll let you know what I feel. Or not even feel, but what I'm getting from it. Microphone talks about news coming in here to you, or conversation. You use your voice in order to speak, and so I definitely see that there's going to be some form of expression or someone with strong opinions. That will be the situation here for you according to this microphone. It talks about speaking your truth. It talks about, speaking up. We also see social media. This could be, what's trending or broadcasting worldwide. But remember, we got to keep it more so on a microscopic level, a micro. And, definitely I see, based off of what I'm seeing here, this does have something to do with expression, speaking the truth, that type of thing. Now, this could be towards someone who is very strong-willed. Someone who is maybe a little stubborn, or you will consider ruthless. So you're speaking up for yourself against this kind of individual. Okay, that's what I see. It doesn't matter if it's like someone who is a friend, family member, definitely family member, right? You got to speak up with family members, because if you don't, they're around for a while, right? Unless you just completely stop talking to them. And this is also dealing with like a lover. Okay, so someone at your job, a friend, or a lover. So we see what this is saying, that there is conversation here. There's communication. And some of you could be doing this for a living. So some of you guys may sing, or some type of other artistic, creative venture you may be doing. Let's keep going. This is for Taurus. Person of air. You could be dealing with a air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. I like this energy. I really like this energy. There could be someone that is an air sign that could be coming in your sphere of influence, because I see a lot of togetherness. And I don't want to say that it's only a person that is an air sign. It is someone that has these kind of characteristics. So generally, when I think of anybody with air, I think of someone who is very smart, okay? Someone who is rational, and they could be just intelligent, right? And I feel like this is someone that you can create something with. This is someone that you can, this could be business-wise. This could also be, family. Working together kind of like as a unit with this person, because they are, very upright. Like it says, righteous. So that's what I'm saying. I know I'm like struggling to actually feel what else I can feel from this person. I feel like it's not, besides the person being smart, it's something else that I'm getting from this person, that they communicate well. I think that's what I'm trying to say, that they communicate well, which is interesting because that card came out right after the microphone. So you're not going to have an issue with talking to this person or getting information from this person. I don't see it. Now, there are downsides to every reading. Now, you could be dealing with someone, again, like we talked about, someone being ruthless, and someone in general who is just over the top, right? And so what are you doing? And because you spoke up for yourself, you may now be at a place where you are cutting someone completely off. You are turning cold-hearted towards them, which I hope you don't. But, if cutting them off is what you have to do, fine. But I don't want you to turn cold-hearted, right? Keep that joy. But it does have like more so to do with like needing to cut someone off because of their abrupt communication, their abrupt nature. All right. So, yeah, this looks pretty decent. And some of you guys may have air sign in your chart, okay? You could be accused of being unemotional and sarcastic. So here you are, like thinking that you're just being you. But there is someone around you or someone within your energy, family, lover, or whoever, believes that you have this cold personality. They don't think that you feel things according to this card. And that's why I said every card has its good and bad, okay? So we'll see, like, it would be the opposite. Like, this person thinks that you can't be cooperative. You are not good to work with. You are, you know, you're not a good partner. You're not a good coworker. You're just combative. That's what you could be accused of. And for some of you, you're just like, I just have to be careful about how I move. You get what I'm saying? Let's go ahead. Let's keep going. This is going to be for Taurus. Let's get your last card here. Well, you only had one card that came out, says changing. This is really good. At this time, the situation is in a state of flux. Anything could happen. Now, you do have Earn at the bottom of the deck, which talks about, which is change, right? It's change, it's endings and new beginnings. It's that type of thing. Your world is changing because there could be someone who's no longer around due to actual death. There could be someone that you're breaking up with, right? Someone you're breaking up with. There's in a way things being removed from you. If you've been experiencing poverty, which I haven't really seen too much with Taurus readings, but if you guys have been experiencing that, it's going to be a change in that area for you. And I feel like any setbacks that you may have experienced, so I'll say it that way. So change, but you have to be willing to want to change, okay? There is a door that's closing and new beginnings here with this Earn card, because again, you had 5 on here. You had it twice. I wasn't even paying attention when I saw I just saw the Earn, but you had it on here twice, so you are definitely going to be experiencing change. I feel like this has something to do, like if it was a love relationship, I definitely feel like this has something to do with it just being done and done over and done. Like, this is just, nothing is going to come from it, and then you guys are going to part ways, and and that's just what it's going to be. Okay, it can happen with family members too, though, because like I said, someone in the beginning of this reading didn't have a cute, cuddly personality, which is the reason why you had to speak up for yourself anyway. Let's go ahead. This is for Taurus. Let's see what's coming out here for Taurus. This is for Taurus. This is for Taurus. Okay, so you guys had the Page of Swords here. And so the Page of Swords is gaining information. That's interesting because the first part of that card, you know, right up under there with the microphone, talked about news. So it could be some type of information that you're gaining or getting. This could be through social media, right? This could be news that's going to come in through the mail. There could be some type of invitation or some type of small communication where you find something out. I just want you guys to know that. This can come from a water sign or an air sign, like I said before, right? This is almost like it may be psychic downloads for some of you, is what I see. I feel like there's going to be people who are also going to give you supportive communication. So even though there could be someone accusing you of something, I definitely see supportive communication here. Money-wise, some of you could be doing things from your home, or you will be looking into some kind of like home work, not home work, but you could have homework, but it could be like home, working from home jobs, that type of thing, hybrid work. You could be doing that. You could be looking in that direction. Okay, that's what I see. Now, as far as love relationships, I see that there's been a painful love connection. Part of the communication is that, again, not being able to communicate as well with this person, or not communicating hardly at all, right? I feel like this has been emotionally abusive in some kind of way. This person has been making you very anxious, or they were making you anxious because they didn't let you know too much of anything while you were in a connection with them. It's painful, but it's hard for you to let it go. That's what I'm seeing. Let's go ahead. Let's keep going. This is for Taurus. The Magician, Gemini. Okay. Yeah, this looks good. So you are manifesting right now, and that's a good thing. And it's funny because there was a card on there that talks about calculated. You guys are like very calculated about how you move, what you say, that type of thing. This is probably the reason why people actually really don't like you. Okay. Hopefully it's a positive end. Hopefully it's not anything on a negative end. But I definitely see some good things coming in here for you. Your money is going to be really, really on point. And it's just a part of what I talked about with that change. Your money is going to be on point. Okay. There's very much so a prosperity energy here for you. There could be something new that you're going to be doing, like I said before here with that Page of Swords. Whether it's something at your house or not, this could be a new job or whatever. But I feel like it's going to be, you know, for some of you, you may have a side hustle or just have two different things that you're doing. But either way, something new, what I see here. But the Magician talks about manifesting. I don't even read the cards, but I feel like I need to read this one. Manifesting, it literally says skilled at something and your ability to get things done. So you guys are very skilled at something. I do think that you overthink. You guys have anxiety. Like, other people don't really know that you have this anxiety, and it's something that's causing this anxiousness. I don't really know what it is, but I do see that because it's about the mind. And right now, that's I'm not gonna say it's your biggest enemy, but I feel like it's you being hard on yourself, or it's something dealing with you, something that, you know, that could be stressing you out, or something that you're concerned about, something that you're unsure of, what move to make, what step to take. It's that type of thing. But I do see a new beginning here. Let's go ahead. Let's get your last card. This is for Taurus. Yep. And this is interesting because this came out in reverse. It came out like that. This is the Fool card. So I'm going to read it in reverse. It says, afraid to start something new. Which is crazy because we were just saying that there was going to be a new start for you. But I mean, is this hesitancy here? And, you know, maybe maybe you're not sure if you want to start this new job, this new business adventure. It's something like that. Because I'm telling you, this came out in reverse. So you're going to have a new beginning. Very hesitant with it though. Not really sure why. I don't know. Maybe you didn't commit to it as much as you thought, but maybe because change is scary. It could be. I don't know. It could be something about change that's real scary here. Maybe you don't know if this, you know, sometimes doing something, it could be a lack of reward for it, right? So it could be like, I'm going to do all of this and I'm not going to get paid as much, or it's not going to really be worth my time. But you do want to, you do want something fresh and new. So some things that you're going to be considering, okay, that I see. And that's with money, work, and career, but it's also in relationships. Now, we're going to go to that part. Because you were dealing with someone who was careless. They didn't believe that a relationship was worth their time. And I'm not trying to sound like a robot. Sorry, I've been drinking, not like drinking in that way, but I've been drinking lemonade. They didn't necessarily think it was worth their time. And so I see that for a lot of you, you are going to you're going to walk away, or you're going to be forced to walk away. And that goes back to the card that we saw here with Earn. Okay. Some of you guys already know that there's going to be a situation that's not going to last. It's in a state of change. Because the person's feelings is absent, your feelings are now becoming absent. You are being deprived of love. There's something wrong here. So a new beginning, hands down. But I see this in a good way. I just want you guys to see it in a good way, even though you may not right now. We're going to go ahead and pull one love card because you're going to have a love reading later on. Let's get the love card here for Taurus. Okay, let's Let's see what cards come out. Here it says, you changed up and that triggers me. So because you're not acting like your normal self, this person is pissed because maybe you were okay with them disrespecting you. Maybe you were okay with the things that they were doing, and now it's like, I don't want that anymore. And this person's like, what the hell? You know, like it's something, you know, because remember, it's changed. This person feels that you changed, and, you know, they feel kind of left out. Not necessarily left out in the cold, but I just feel like you're not doing things the way you normally do it. Whether it's you not accepting bullshit or if it's just you just starting to see things differently. At the bottom of the deck, it says, I bury you with lies. I am scared to tell you the truth. This person is just a walking disaster, okay? I don't think that you guys are together. I do believe that they're being reminded of you. But I just see that this just seems like it's something that has been very hard to walk away from. But that urn is like, this needs to just end, okay? And some of you guys are grieving because of that. But this is what I have for you here, Taurus. This is your general reading. We're going to come back with your love reading. Thank you guys so much for coming back to my channel. And again, if you guys are new, please like and subscribe, hit that notification bell. And if you're interested in a personal reading, all the information is going to be at the either beginning or the end of this video. Love you guys. Bye.